This is an RJ special right here, baby. Atlanta Falcons. The Atlanta Falcons. McKenzie, what do you see as the current number?
+2.
Yeah, +2 at New Orleans. Yep.
No, Atlanta +2. +2.
Yeah.
I said at New Orleans. Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
What was the high point of the line this week?
Falcons were favored.
-2.5.
Yep.
The Falcons were 2.5.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So to me, this is an example of it's never as bad as it seems. And I mean, let's be candid. Kirk Cousins, if he thought he was if he was incapable of playing, all right, to me, this is a guy that's made enough money. First of all, the Saints wouldn't want him there if he couldn't play. Oh, I'm sorry, check that. The Falcons wouldn't want him there if he couldn't play. I think they'd buy him out. Or have him not travel with the team, put him on injury. I mean, first off, here's something to keep in mind. They have him on the roster, right? Like having a roster spot's a huge deal. So do we really believe he's worse than a typical backup quarterback?
No, I'd say he is
so that's
-3. -3.
And what do we have Stinky over for the Saints, whatever his name is?
Chuck.
Oh, Suck. Yeah,
Shuck.
that's it. Yeah. What do we have him rated as?
-3.
Okay. So what we're saying is these are even quarterbacks.
I think that's fair.
I think
it's wildly optimistic on Suck.
That's what I'm saying. I think it could only be wrong in the direction of we're not giving enough credit to Cousins. Right? That's the only way it could be wrong. I think this is the worst, like Fez just said, it's the Suck's best possible view. Okay, so now my question is, okay, quarterbacks are even. How's the rest of the team line up?
A big part of the line move came after we knew Cousins was going to be the starter, but when Drake London was announced
Well,
out.
first of all, we knew Cousins was going to be the starter on Sunday.
Yeah, it's really the Drake London. What's happening with the dynamic.
When it opened at Falcons 2.5, we thought it was going to be Cousins. I thought, okay, maybe I'm wrong.
No. I mean, if I'm not mistaken,
it's what the market, the people who did the research knew it. I don't know if the market
by Monday. Let's just say this. Sorry to interrupt. Shows I listened to Sunday night said he's out. He tore up his knee.
I agree.
So I would say look at the Monday crack, the opener Monday morning, and you guarantee that was a known thing at that point.
Yeah, and it was pick'em at that point. So that a lot of the movement from 2.5 had moved at that point.
The bookmaker screwed up and
right.
and they put up Atlanta -2, and then basically sometime, like you said, RJ, around midnight, whenever you went to sleep, if you got up at 4 a.m, then the Saints were favored.
But here's the interesting part. I'm not sure it even is screwed up. Meaning, all right, let's say London is. I mean, obviously he's a key receiver. My question is, let's account for him being out. Could you make the case these are even teams? I mean, the Falcons were. Some people had them power rated like 9th or 10th like a month ago.
Now, this is a great point because I do my power ratings. Paul Poppin. Again, because I actually had to adjust my power ratings because they were so far apart that even with a massive adjustment, I have an Atlanta -4 and I have New Orleans -6. All right. 1.5 for home field makes Atlanta a half-point favorite. And that's after ridiculous adjustments in both directions on these teams. I still could not get to New Orleans favorite.
The average power rating for the Falcons is -3 on this.
And the Saints are -6.5?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, account for London, and again, these are counting Cousins as the quarterback, no doubt, these power rankings.
Yeah.
So, to me, this is an example of people are like, this is just an extreme, I can't bet Cousins. You see how bad he was? And Fez, I mean, I've seen this 75 times. Whenever someone says this is unbettable, that's the time to bet it.
There was a college football game last night, Miami of Ohio. And the Miami quarterback is trying out for the NFL. He sucks. He's got no chance. But he quit on his team, and the backup was horrendous. Same thing happened. And so the spread dealt a really strange name and line on the game. Miami barely favored against Buffalo, and then the backup quarterback was terrible 10 days ago, and last night he was great, and Miami won 37-20. Just what you were saying, RJ, that the market overreacted to one data point.
I would make the strong case that the Saints are already tanking. To me, when they sat down the Rattler. Who thinks Sucks is better than the Rattler? Who was like ranked? Where's he ranked right now?
Yeah, he's 21st. He's right there with Joe Flacco and Kyler Murray.
He's
Jared Goff's
21st in
19th.
our composite, right?
Yep.
And all of us, and where's Suck?
He's unranked, but his PFF is significantly worse than Rattler.
Why is he playing? I mean, it doesn't make any sense, except they're tanking.
Lost season, and just see what you got.
And here's the thing, and this is my bonus best bet. Bonus. Atlanta doesn't have their pick. Atlanta has no motivation to lose. They traded that pick to the Rams.
Right.
It's a good point.
So what I like, right now you can get over 5.5 season wins. I think Atlanta plays hard the rest of the year. And they only got to win 3 games to get over, right? So it's really, will they win 3 games? Pull up the schedule, McKenzie.
Right.
While he does that, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
The spot is what worries me. So Saints are off a bye, and Atlanta 2 weeks ago they were in Berlin and they played into overtime, and their defense was on the field.
They played 2 straight overtimes.
2 straight overtimes and defense on the field, like a massive amount of plays in both the games.
I think that's valid. Now I looked into the 2 straight.
Good.
2 straight times in overtime, and actually, if you are, I don't remember. Let's say this: in one of the 2 scenarios, it's there's only been there's not that many of them, but it's winning for the team that's gone 2 straight overtimes. In one of the scenarios, it's like 4-0, and the other one, but there's only like 12 games or whatever since 2012. So I'll relook that up as we're talking, but it was not negative at all. It was not negative at all. Because the theory is teams that have 2 straight. Remember, imagine this: they could have won both those overtime games.
They could have won the week before that, 24-23 versus the Patriots.
Yeah, if you look at the last 3 weeks, that's a good point, McKenzie. If you look at the last 3 weeks and look at that Pats game, that's the toughest anyone's played the Pats in 2 months. I would make the case, right? Have they lost in 2 months? I don't think they have. It's like 10 in a row, right? And then you think, okay, overtime. I don't care about anything else. That means they could have won those games. They could be on a 3-game winning streak and right on the playoff hunt, right? And really, the case could be made. Let's be candid. Penix was no good. Penix didn't do anything. Where's he at on the cube?
He is behind the Rattler. He is 24th.
Yeah. I mean, so it's not like, oh my God, Penix is gone. I think this is one of the crazier lines I've seen. I get it because Cousins looks so bad, but to me, when I can explain why the line's wrong, I take it. Give me Atlanta plus the points.
Makes sense.
All right.
So you want to go their schedule? I think you do.
Oh yeah, let's do that real quick.
At New Orleans.
All right, so let's call that a coin toss. Go ahead.
At Jets the week after.
Win.
Seattle.
Loss.
At Tampa Bay.
Loss.
At Arizona.
Flip.
Versus the Rams, and then week 18 home versus the Saints.
Win.
That's what I'm saying. They
got 3 wins.
If it's Saints, Jets, you got it locked. And then if they lose one of those, they just got to have one upset.
Got to beat Arizona.
Or listen, they could beat anybody. Atlanta, I mean, they're the ones that beat the Bills.
Yeah, they were up in the last 30 seconds versus Tampa week 1, and now they're going to play them again. They could beat them.
Yeah, I mean, what I'm saying is they beat the Bills. Who can't they beat? Right?
I agree.
So, don't you like that, Fez? I think the draft choice is the key.
I'm mathematically bent. I have to go and look at the point spread and mechanically calculate the exact number for each game.
But if the point spread is as askew as it is now,
yeah, that's a good point.